I'm Andy O'Reilly. There's Dave Cackley. Welcome to Friday as we head into Snowmageddon. Everybody's all panicked and feared, and all the schools are closed except for East Puffer. Good for them. They got a half day.
Yeah. Well, a half day would honestly, if you're concerned about education, whatever, I don't care. But half day would have made sense because that's when it's starting. It's starting.
I look at it like this. You know what? A day off of school is not going to kill a kid. If it's going to be that bad in the afternoon for the commute, okay, let's play it safe. We're going to be fine. So,
but since we have a good idea when it's starting around between 1 and 3 is when it's going to start. So you
10.
got from
no,
nothing major until like after 1. So you're going to have all the kids home by noon, 12:30. Okay. And these buses are fairly well equipped. It's kind of like, I don't know. I'm not, obviously if I were a kid, I'd be floored. If I were a teacher, I'd be like, I don't want, if I were a teacher, I'd be the same way.
I just don't think everybody needs to get all butthurt over a snow day. A half day's fine. All right.
Reese Puffer, see that should have been what like all the schools did. Half day. You just came off 2 weeks of break. You had 2 snow days already, so you've.
But whatever.
I don't know.
All right. So I'm going to ask you: do you need another lesson in blanket character assassination and why it's bad, or should we move on to show and tell?
No, dude. Let's move off. We've all
okay. You want to move off?
I
just want to make sure you got the point.
Fine. Give me fine. No, say whatever you're going to say.
So you're going to do show and tell?
Go ahead. No, wait. You said you were gonna.
I asked you if you wanted to do show and tell or go over blanket character assassination again. So let's do show and tell, because apparently you've had enough of character assassination.
No, but I didn't assassinate anybody's character.
I didn't say you did. I said it's probably time for people like Jimmy Kimmel, who did what he did.
Can we stop lionizing Jimmy Kimmel like he's some kind of hero?
No, I think he did the right thing.
Hey, I'm not a pedophile. I'm not a pedophile. Okay, nobody said you were.
I know.
Nobody said you were.
Settle on. Today's a nice day. Today's a fun day. We need to get your blood pressure sent to the roof.
You did.
It should be. Because people that are in a position of being not guilty of things, that are getting lumped in by meatheads like Aaron Rodgers, it's time to push back.
Isn't a meathead either.
It really
Come
is.
on.
Yeah,
he's not a meathead. They're both smart guys.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers went right up to it, and he said he should be nervous about it. So that implicates something. So again, I said meathead. I understood why Jimmy pushed back a little bit, but again, nobody cares. Nobody watches late night TV anyway. Who cares?
Okay. All right.
Nobody watches it.
Are you ready for show and tell?
Go ahead.
All right. This is exciting and this is fun. And this is kind of an exclamation point, I hope, on a lifetime of fandom. Fandom. Did I say fandom? I did say fandom.
Yes, you did.
So, last year was supposedly the year that Kiss quit touring.
Of course. Yeah. Like, is this 27 farewell tours?
I think it is.
What are we at?
I remember being on the first farewell tour going, oh, this is great. And, by the way, a little side note. I was proud of myself last night. I was surfing TV and I was looking for things to watch, and I saw that they had the complete Star Wars collection available on digital. All 9 movies for $99.99. I didn't buy it.
Good.
It's the first time. I know, right? Yeah, I know.
Why would you?
I don't know. Because every time some ideation of Star Wars has come out, be it extended release VCR tapes or DVDs or Blu-rays or box sets, I've been the first sucker in line buying them. And for me to just not go get one, I was proud. I was proud.
Wait, were you that into Star Wars as a kid?
Oh, my God. Oh, I still am. Star Wars, in all honesty, is really nothing more than a telling of the story of God. I believe that.
Yeah,
the Force
I
is
understand
God.
what George.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I get it.
So, as Kiss comes to the end of this touring, whatever. I don't know that anybody knew these were coming, but at the end of the shows in New York at Madison Square Garden, they gave they gave the crowds there a giveaway.
Oh.
Comes in a box like this. Inside the box were these 24-karat gold-plated golden tickets.
Oh, a golden ticket. Very, very Wonka.
Isn't that something?
Of Kiss,
so
yes.
I did a few things, and I did what I had to do. And I got one. So I ended up with one of the Kiss golden tickets from Madison Square Garden on the farewell tour. And I'm pretty excited. So you can pretend
you were at the show.
I get it that I wasn't there, and that but whatever. But to me, that's pretty amazing little collectible to have.
Okay.
I treasure collectibles. Okay. I like things like that. I give you a collectible and you give it to your kid to play with.
Oh my God, that was another. Okay, that was the kit car from Knight Rider. That was an ornament that you could actually like play with, and my son loved it. He loved playing around with it, so I let him do that.
Instead of hanging it on the Christmas tree and thinking of your old buddy Andy every year, no, you're just gonna let Max wreck it and be done.
Okay, yeah.
Which is fine. Anyway,
all right.
So there's my Kiss golden ticket. I've been sitting on that all week to show off and say that I'm pretty excited about having that.
So you can pretend you were at a show you weren't at. All right. That's okay. I totally get it. And we're all into fakery. It's all good. I don't know what the pickle's
for. Discipline pickle.
Yeah. I didn't. What? Well, you should be disciplining yourself for lying about a concert.
I should.
All right. Let's get into it. Long-term mortgage rates are on the rise. The average rate across the U.S. rose for the second straight week. The satanic-like 6.66% increase is up from 6.62% 1 week ago. A year ago, the 30-year rate was 6.32%. So, it's just part and parcel to everything that's going on. Yeah, everything costs more. But that's not an astronomical. Going from 6 point, as freaky as it looks, 6.66 from 6.32 a year ago. Not astronomical. Everything's just pricier, and
all of that could have been written in hieroglyphics, and I still wouldn't understand it.
Of course, yeah. Again, I don't. Do you think I know what this stuff means as a non-homeowner?
No.
A gnome-owner?
Even if you owned a home, if they came to you and they said, well, 6.3 points, you're just going to go, oh, okay.
Well, I understand that's the amount, that's the percentage more that you're paying.
I get that, but do you know how that affects the money? Could you sit there and do that math in your head?
Again, I'm not, no. See, that's the one, I can't do, the math is my albatross. It's my kryptonite.
It. I'm right there with you, man.
Everything that I can't really adjust to. What else is going on? Prescriptions for attention deficit hyperactivity disorder have seen a surge the past 4 years. ADHD meds jumped more than 14%. There were nearly 6 million new prescriptions for stimulants from 2020 to 2022. That surge has also coincided with an Adderall shortage. Now, I got some family members who have, taken this for, attention span stuff and for focus. I understand it does some really good things. It can help you, but it feels like this is another one of those things that's being overprescribed. It just does. And I know you had some experience with this as a kid.
Yeah, Ritalin.
What they try to put you on.
So
the floor is yours.
Here's the thing. I start off on Ritalin when I'm a kid. It turns me into an addict. I think I can't just say it turned me into an addict. I think there's a propensity there. So I can't blame that, but I will tell you this is that, and it's really not been a big secret that I went to the Mayo Clinic to have that tumor taken out, which it was thought there was some play coming in with some depression issues I've been going through. It didn't do much. It really didn't. So I'm back to square one, trying to fart around with all these different antidepressants, of which it's been since before Christmas since I've had anything, because I can't find one of these stupid things that work. They suck. Those prescription ads when they put all the side effects and warnings on here's our new pill. It's going to do this. And then they spend 45 seconds telling you what else it could do. It does that. And I'm not a fan. So we've been going back and forth. Go ahead.
I was going to ask, have you ever been prescribed Adderall? Ever?
That's where I was going.
Okay, go ahead.
The doctor I'm working with said, what if we tried this first? Tried this Adderall. And I said, do you think I really want to rewind to what started all of my problems with Ritalin in the first place? I mean, it's really a Ritalin derivative. So I turned that one down. I said, no, I don't want to try that.
Okay.
So we're still farting around and trying to figure something out. And last thing I did was this thing called ART, A-R-T therapy. And it's a bar about this long. And you watch this light go back and forth. And you're supposed to think of things that trigger depression. And what it does is it mimics rapid eye movement. And
right.
So when you're sleeping, it's the idea is that you think of these things, mimic rapid eye movement, and that's supposed to recompartmentalize your head. I don't know. But that's where it stands now. I was not all for the idea of going back to something that started a problem, though.
Right. And I get that. And the only reason I've asked if you consider it, because I have a nephew who is on it and couldn't get out of his own head, had anxiety issues, and had some depression issues, had a bit of a weight issue. But the focus, like he couldn't shut, his brain was constant. So he said this really, really, really helped him. And he was talking like, this is,
how old of a kid?
His anxiety, he's early 40s.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, yeah. So he's a school teacher. So this has really, really benefited him.
No.
And it just seems similar. Like you guys may have had some similar issues, although I don't think he had. I think your fear of lapsing back into the more addictive aspects of your personality.
Yeah.
I could see where you might be a little more wary of that. So I'm just
wary.
If nothing else has helped, it might not necessarily. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you're probably a better judge of this than me. But if it gets to a point where it's, I gotta try something.
Maybe.
Just,
I don't know, but
see.
I know this of me now. I can take an opiate for a prescribed amount of time and be okay. So, if it really ever came down to it, could I try that Adderall? Yeah, but I'm just not in a rush. Not for that.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
You know what I want?
What?
Here's what I want out of a psychologist and psychiatrist. Give me something that will make me happy for about an hour when I feel like shit, and then I'll be good. You know, just give me something to get me over the top of the hump. There's got to be something out there. And then let me come in and talk. You know, is that too much to ask?
Yeah, I don't. That's a good question. I don't know. As far as, because that's been part of the issue is the overprescription of certain medications.
Right.
And I know doctors are kind of pulling back on that a little bit. They want to try to get you, because I had a doctor, because I used to deal with panic attacks. I still do rarely, but they happen. I just know how to deal with them.
Man.
But my point is like, I didn't want to go on it. Like they were kind of trying to push. Like, well, you sure you don't want to try that? I'm like, well, wait. I said I've been able to deal with it,
right?
But it kind of felt like, hey, well, why not try this? I'm like,
so basically, all I'm really asking for here is, legalize ecstasy. If there's a problem, let's say I get bummed out on a Saturday afternoon,
and I'm tired of hugging people. Come here,
hey Andy, come here. Take a spoonful of this, face. Or however the hell you take X. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know.
I could float around the yard. I could.
I didn't see you going in that direction.
Just give me something, man.
Finally.
Andy, here's some Molly. Have a good afternoon.
God. Wait, what is Molly ecstasy? Or
it's MDMA, and I honestly I don't know if they're all the same. I don't know. I know this. I found when I worked at Electric Forest. It was like 1:30 in the morning, and on the bar, there was a candy, and it looked like a runt.
Oh no!
And I looked at it, and I'm like, "Hey, look, a runt!" And I looked at the bar manager, and I said, "Is this candy?" He goes, "Well, to some people, yeah." He goes, "That's ecstasy," and I threw it in the trash. what the hell am I going to do with ecstasy at 1:30 in the morning? So I throw it in the trash. And you should have seen it, dude. All the other bartenders behind the bar, they all went like this.
Jumped it. Dude, I would have given you $20 for that.
I don't know what the hell ecstasy looks like. I don't know. No. I'm 53 years old. What the hell do I know about ecstasy?
Finally, it's the big game in Motown this weekend for the first time in 3 decades. And the first time ever at Ford Field, the Detroit Lions will host a playoff game. The North Division champs take on the LA Rams in prime time Sunday night, 8:15 kickoff. Lions a 3-point favorite. A lot of prognosticators picking the Rams in an upset. So when everybody's going this way, when a lot of the experts are going this way, you want to go the other way because it almost never happens. So, for investment purposes, I'm saying this, even if you're a Lion fan, take your team, swallow the 3. You're winning this one by at least a touchdown. Just throwing it out there. Mm-hmm. Illinois beats Michigan State 71-68. Wolverines go down for the 5th straight time, 64-57 to Maryland. Getting back quickly to that Lions game, by the way, average ticket price for that game currently $1,259. Wow. You want a seat at the 50-yard line? $16,000. That's sports.
Wow. And they're all sitting there going, "Those people pissing all their money away on Taylor Swift tickets."
Oh my God! I was just gonna say, you're the only one. See, this is where you just had your man card revoked again. I'd go see Taylor Swift for that.
I didn't say I'd pay that to see Taylor Swift.
Lions playoff game or Taylor Swift?
Hey,
what
look,
are you doing?
Here's what am I doing?
Okay, this is your question. Answer it honestly. Chance to go to this Lions playoff game for free or a Taylor Swift show?
Taylor Swift concert.
Jesus Christ.
Dude.
Oh my God. Seriously. No. You never get to say anything again about men.
Okay.
Period. It's over. Done.
You're going to go hang with a bunch of drunk, sweaty men
revoked.
Or go to the mom parade of the century.
Revoked. No. Get out of here.
Yep.
Your man card is revoked forever.
Okay.
Forever.
I'm giving your number to my friend in Roosevelt Park. We know right where you stand. It is Food Fights Back for 1,200 today. Are you ready?
Yep.
This one's going to throw you off.
Food Fights Back. All right.
Yep. A serious allergic reaction to this legume can be caused by its ARA, H1, 2, and 3 proteins.
This legume. You're throwing me.
This one's hard. I would have never guessed this one because you're not going to think it's a legume.
Is it peanut? I don't know.
Peanut?
I'm going peanut.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
No. It's grapefruit.
Grapefruit. See, peanut's not a legume. I knew.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
Oh my God.
What?
I read you the wrong question.
Oh my God.
I really did.
Read the right one.
No, I read you the right question. I gave you the wrong answer. I read the wrong answer for tomorrow.
Okay. So
look at you. Answer? Peanut.
Wait, what? I was right.
Congratulations.
I didn't even know that was a legume.
I knew that was a legume, but that's why I was like grapefruit.
You thought you were going to throw me off.
I did. I thought it was grapefruit.
I just sat on that. I was like, oh, I know he's going to hang this. Bitch again. He's going to hang it.
That's right.
Oh, he hung it.
Boom. And look for that call this weekend, my friend. It'll be a fun time for you.
I'm ignoring all numbers.
No, you're
especially
not.
Especially from an 8231 area code.
That's who's calling.
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
We'll see you Monday.
See ya.
Happy Friday, Muskegon. A major winter storm will move through the region today, likely bringing double-digit totals by Saturday evening. So let's take a look at your forecast, brought to you by Trinity Health. Your weather headline show: we will have major impacts from the winter storm for today. It will be moving in around 10 a.m., lasting through Saturday pretty much, turning into lake effect snow as well. We're expecting 10 to 14 inches of snow here in Muskegon with this storm. And then after that storm moves through, it will turn to lake effect snow beginning Saturday evening, lasting through Saturday and also into Monday, where 4 to 8 inches of more snow is likely then. So by the time we get to Monday morning, upwards of 20 inches of snow will be possible. and it looks very cold early next week with lake effect snow continuing with highs only in the teens. So your winter weather risk analysis shows over the next 3 days we'll be pretty much at a moderate or high level for risk with this winter weather. We will be in a winter storm warning as well from Friday at 10 a.m. to Saturday at 7 p.m. for a general 8 to 14 inches of snow for everyone in the pink color on that map, with the biggest risk being snow and also wind. We're not expecting any ice out of this storm, thankfully. So here's the future radar. This is at 10 a.m. on Friday. This is when the snow will start to move in, so it really won't start to get snowing until after 10 a.m. By noon, snow will be falling, and by 4 p.m., heavy snow will likely be falling, especially near I-94. It will gradually move northward, though, toward I-96 by the evening hours. By 7 p.m., we'll likely have snowfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour. So Friday mid-afternoon into Friday night will be the worst travel times, with blizzard conditions definitely possible during that time. And then by Saturday at 4 a.m., the low pressure system will be moving through Lansing, going north of Mount Pleasant, which means we'll be on the backside of the storm as lake effect snow will start to ramp up as well. So snowfall rates will still be pretty impressive going into Saturday morning. And then by Saturday evening, it will turn to all lake effect snow, and the lake effect snow will continue right into Sunday with an additional 4 to 8 inches of snow on top of that. So here's a snowfall forecast for just the winter storm part of it. This is Friday 10 a.m. through Saturday at 7 p.m. And you can see anywhere north of Holland essentially has a pretty decent shot of seeing 10 to 14 inches of snow. That includes us here in Muskegon with the lesser amounts as you head further to the south. And then, like I said, we'll have more snow after Saturday at 7 p.m., likely another 4 to 8 inches of snow by Sunday evening with the lake effect. So for your Friday, expect pretty bad weather conditions with a snowstorm moving into the area, especially after 10 a.m. with a high of 34. So this snow will also be fairly wet, at least at the start. By the time we get to Friday night, it will be a little bit drier, but power outages are definitely possible since the snow will be wet, at least initially. And then going overnight, we'll drop to 22 degrees, making that snow a lot more fluffy with a low of 22 with 100% chance of snow. And then by Saturday, synoptic snow will still continue, or system snow, at least in the morning hours, gradually turning into lake effect snow by Saturday night. Temperatures will also crash into the lower 20s by Sunday, as lake effect snow will continue. Like I said, several more inches of snow is likely then as well. And then we'll be in the teens Monday and Tuesday with lighter lake effect snow likely then, with snow continuing possibly all the way until next Thursday with temperatures staying in the 20s. And that is your Friday and weekend forecast brought to you by Trinity Health on the Muskegon channel. And I'm Cole Woods Weather, and stay safe out there.